Welcome back to another video. Today I am in King of Prussia. I'm going to show you guys this luxury townhome. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home, just under $800,000, and you're going to be close to literally everything you need. You've got shopping, dining, entertainment, the second largest mall in the country, all within 5 to 10 minutes away. You're not going to want to miss it. There are also some features in this home that are super unique, not only for the age, but also for the price point. You're not going to find this in many new homes today. Make sure you stick around until the end. Let's get into the video. Hey, my name is Zach, and I've lived in this area for my entire life. And since being a licensed real estate agent for the last 4 years, I get calls and texts every single day from people just like you that are looking to make a move. So I figured, why not start a YouTube channel so that people like you can know everything that they need to know when moving to this area. If you are considering a move to the area, you can reach out to me via text, call, email. You can even schedule a free Zoom consultation. I'd love to connect with you and see how I can help. Now, before we get into the home here, this is the home that we are going to be touring today. It is an end unit here, so you get a garage and then you get a side entrance, which is super nice. You're gonna have 4 houses here on this block. The 2 middle houses are gonna have middle entrances, and then the 2 end units are gonna have end entrances. And then obviously these are gonna be the 2 floor plans. There's only 2 floor plans. You've got the end floor plan and then the middle floor plan here at this community. So as we walk back here, before we jump into the house, I'll show you guys a little bit around. I'm gonna save this for last, super unique, but it's gonna be very convenient. You guys will see that at the end of the video. I saved the best for last. Here's the side of the house. You're gonna have the kitchen towards the back. You're gonna have a dining area, and then a living area right when you first walk in. And I'll take you guys back to the front here. This is a very great community. It's not too large, very well maintained. I think you're gonna notice that trend throughout the entire house. This house is very well maintained. They did a great job in just the upgrades, maintaining it, the renovations, all of that. These homes were built in 1997, but at first glance, when you're walking through and touching and feeling everything, you would have no idea. They did a really good job of maintaining this home here over the last couple of years, and I think it shows very well. And then just one last time before we go in, here is a clip of the outside of the home. You're not gonna wanna miss what this home has to offer, and especially for this price point. We'll pull a map right here. You guys can see everything that's around. We've got 422, you've got the mall, you've got shopping, dining. There are people from miles away that will commute to King of Prussia to get these amenities, and you've got them right here, just in your backyard. Make sure you stick around till the end. We're gonna jump into the house now. Let's get into the video. All right, so we are in the house. We just walked in the front door that I just showed you here outside. We're gonna take a step into this home, and I'm gonna show you guys everything that this thing has to offer. Like I told you before, this is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. It was built in 1997, and it's a townhouse here in the Deer Creek community in King of Prussia. We are literally minutes from the Valley Forge Casino, minutes from the Valley Forge Mall, just off of 422, just off of 202. We're literally in the perfect area. You could not imagine a better spot. Here's the front door. This is where you just walk in, and you're gonna have your little foyer area. You got a little rug. You do have pretty uniform, or actually the same flooring throughout. It does change a little bit here in the front room, which I'll show you later in the video, but you're gonna have the same flooring, this LVP darker gray floor throughout the entire main living area. We'll walk through right here. This is gonna be the foyer area. You've got a nice chandelier. And just off of the front door right here, you've got a bathroom. So this is gonna be your first half bath. Have a window, you've got some nice lighting fixtures up top. You would not even be able to tell that this home was built in 1997. They've redone and upgraded a ton of features. The floors being one, this bathroom being one, the kitchen of course, and even just the decoration. They did a really good job at decorating this home interior, putting the upgrades in the cabinets, the counters. This home shows really well. You would have no idea the age that it is. Right here, you do have the laundry room upstairs, so this is more of an informal laundry storage, kind of coat shoe hanger. You've got 3 lockers in there, some drawers, and some more storage on the side. This is gonna be great for those winter jackets, your shoes, backpacks coming home from school. It's just off of the front door here, so I'll pan back. You've got the front door, and then you've got that little storage section right there. There's the bathroom. We'll turn back here. We'll go to the front of the house, and we'll work our way to the back of the home. Stepping in through here, you're gonna have a little office slash extra room here in the front. It's not gonna have any closets or anything that count as a bedroom, but you could definitely use it as one. Really good height, ceilings, or really interesting ceiling, I'm sorry. You've got kind of a vaulted ceiling feel, so it does give the room a little bit of a bigger feeling. Got a lot of space right here if you did want to use this as a desk or an office area. The desk base, this would be a really good example of what you could fit in here. Really big room, you've got a lot of furniture, you've got 2 different tables, another table right there, some shelves, some chairs, really good size. There is recessed lighting in here as well, so we could turn that on. You've got 4 recessed lights in this room as well. And you could tell the flooring is just that natural, that real hardwood, darker as well. So it is very similar color-wise to this LVP that we've got out here in the main living area. I like this window a lot too. You could tell, you saw it when we were outside. Some of the windows they've got, some of the houses, a lot of the houses on the end, they have that little archway window. So my camera's not really cooperating right now with the lighting, but you could see that window and it lets in a lot of natural light. It also just makes the room feel a little bit bigger because you've got the ceilings and the light, and it doesn't feel crammed or small at all. Walking out of here, we'll stop by this door. This is going to be the garage. You are going to get a 1-car garage. Here's the garage, 1-car garage, a ton of storage in here right now. But you guys could just tell how much storage you could actually fit in here if this was a size garage that you ended up purchasing. You could easily fit a car, but it would probably have to be one or the other, the car or the storage. Close this back up. Here is the main living area. We'll get to that door towards the end of the video, but this is gonna be your main living area. You've got your gas fireplace, you've got your living area, you've got a little coffee bar that's super convenient. You've got a little mini fridge in there, very nice countertops, cabinets. I love the glass in the cabinets as well that you'll see later here in the video. The mantle and then the steps that go upstairs. So we'll walk through all of this and I'll give you guys a really good look at this floor plan. So here's another look at the living area. You're gonna have 6 recessed lights and 2 lamps in this area, in this little section right here. So you're gonna have a ton of good lighting. You can already tell here on the camera, it's picking it up really nice. A lot of natural light, very open as well. You're on an end unit, so you get a little bit more space. So obviously a different floor plan than the middle units. So you're gonna get a lot more space, like this little breakfast nook right here. Like some of the additional space here on the side in these floor plans, you do get an additional some square footage. What I really like about this house is I feel like there's so many, it's very open. That's number one. You could be at any point in this area. You could be down here in the family room, you could be back here in the kitchen, you could be this eating area, you could be over here, and it's very open. You could see, you could talk, conversations can flow very smoothly. But the other thing that I like is it is also kind of sectioned off. You do have sections for everything, so obviously this is where you would eat and this is your eating area. You've got a little space right here to where, you know, if you don't want to be, I call it all the way over there, but if you don't want to be all the way over there in the family room while you've got someone here prepping dinner or whatever, you could also be right here. This is also a nice in-between space between the deck and here. If you've got someone outside grilling and, you know, you want to just kind of have an indoor-outdoor space, this is a really great space. This is also going to be unique compared to these middle floor plan homes because they're not going to have this additional storage, this additional space, I'm sorry. A lot of their floor plan is going to be back to front. It's not really going to go side to side as much. Not going to be as wide. This kitchen, we haven't looked much at this kitchen. I'll save that actually. Look at the family room and we'll do the kitchen here last. So family room right here, really great size. You've got a sofa, you've got 2 chairs. You could do another sofa, little sofa over there. You could probably do something over here if you didn't have a sectional. So a lot of great space to put furniture and organize how you would like. You've got this coffee bar right here. I didn't want to miss this. This was super cool. No outlets. Maybe there's an outlet behind this bush. Let's see. no outlets. So no outlets up here on the counter, so you would have to figure out, run some wiring. I do see an outlet right here, so you might have to run some wires just to be back there if you did put a coffee maker or something that needed electricity. But you've got the little wine fridge, you've got more storage, more cabinetry. This could even just be a nice area that you put like this, decorations, flowers, nice vases, stuff like that on cups. And I think it just goes well. I don't really know what this area would be. It's almost like an extension of the kitchen, which I think makes a lot of sense. We do see a lot of clients or buyers that end up doing this in some way or another with their kitchen, extending it, putting more cabinets and counters. So I think they did a really good job. I think they made a really good use of that space. And I'll give you guys another pan of this area, and then I'll show you this kitchen part, and then I'll show you the actual kitchen. So here is the dining area. This is a really, really great spot. You could do a big table, you could do a table this size, a leaf, a square, or circle table, whatever it is, just like we had talked about before. You're in your own section. It feels very, very good and comfortable here. There's a ton of room to walk in between the island and the chairs and this table and all of that. So great size here. I actually really like the color of this chair and just personally. So whatever, that's super, super cool. We're gonna jump over to here. Our last thing was these lights. That light is super cool, that fixture. Comment down below, what do you guys think about these fixtures? They've been super, super unique. Not to get too off topic, but we've got that fixture right here. Then we've got this fixture right here. And then you've got this one over here. So I think all three of these have been super, super unique. Was there another one in here? I think there was. Oh no, this was a fan. So I'm just giving you guys some extra clips, but let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about these fixtures? I think they're super, super cool. There's even the one over the island. I haven't showed you guys that yet. We're gonna get into the kitchen right now, but I love these fixtures. So sorry, not to get too far off of topic here, but let's get back into the video here. We've got the dining area that we've looked at. We've talked about this space a little bit. The only other thing I would touch on with this space is I love that cage. I think they've got great furniture options if you guys can't tell. Love that cage for the little pup, the dog. I think it just blends really nice. It's not that black metal cage. It just, it looks very nice, very aesthetic. Rest of this area, I think it's great. You've got your pantry right here. It's peeking in a little bit. Really great area. I think honestly, this is best to not have any stuff in. I think they've decorated this perfectly because you're gonna be walking in and out of here and you want this to be open. And even if it is open and you're not walking in and out of here a lot, you could put the little kids here to play while you're cooking, or the pets here, obviously right here, you can leave the pet while you're cooking. So I think this is a good area to leave open. It really makes the home feel open, blend well, and everything have its own section. Here is the kitchen, and this kitchen is amazing. You can just see the backsplash, the counters, the cabinets, the lighting, the fixtures, all of it. They put a ton of money into this kitchen, and we'll start one by one. So we'll start piece by piece. So this is gonna be your pantry. You're gonna have a 3-level pantry. There's probably 2 drawers in there each, or 2 shelves each. So you've got your pantry, and then you're gonna have, we'll jump here to the island. Comment down below before we get into the island, what do you guys think about these, the 2-tone cabinets? So they call it on the perimeter, on the wall, you'll have that white, so you see everything on the wall there is white. And then here on the island, you get a black, and they even did a little mix match, black and white. But on the island, you would do a black cabinet, and it's really the trend now. Everyone is doing it, or a lot of people at least. And I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of that? Comment down below, would you do one solid color for your cabinets, or would you do a 2-tone, black on the island, white here, maybe brown on the island, white here, whatever it is? Comment down below, I'm curious. Here's the kitchen. So you do have a window off of the sink right here that you could look. This is the back of the house, so you can look out back. You got anyone, kids out on the deck, dogs on the deck, older people, older parents on the deck, you can keep an eye on them. And then I'm here in the cornermost part of the kitchen, and you can just see how open this home is. You could be literally anywhere in this kitchen, preparing food, cooking, talking, and still get a great view, have a great flow of the rest of the house. I'll show you this part right here, more storage, more cabinets. You're gonna have your microwave, you're gonna have your gas range. I love when they do these glass cabinets. I think this is super, super unique, and I think it just adds, of course you've got to make sure the cabinet isn't full of stuff and it looks pretty like this, but I think it looks very nice, and I think it gives the home a nice feel. You guys already know, I wish the cabinets were to the ceiling. That's kind of my thing, but It's expensive, super expensive. I know that from buying my house right now. We're in the part where we're picking out some options and designs and upgrades, and that's a very big upgrade to put the cabinets to the ceiling. So preaching to the choir there. Here is the rest of the house. I'll show you guys this at the end of the video. I like to save the best part for last, and I think this is gonna be super cool. So we'll show you guys the rest of the house, the upstairs. There's actually a little bonus part in this house as well that I'll show you guys, and then we'll jump down to the backyard. This is everything here on the main level. Why don't we jump down to the basement? I'll show you guys the basement, and then we'll head upstairs and we'll finish out the video up there. All right, so I'm down in the basement here, and this is gonna be super unique for townhomes and even just homes in this area at this price point. You're not typically gonna find finished basements as finished as this, if that makes sense. This thing is literally ready for you to bring your bags in and just move into. You've got a full bar with granite countertops, a sink, appliances, electric, everything ready to go. And then you've got all this storage down here. You've got this little living area, you've got another fireplace, and just a ton more storage. This, like I mentioned in my other videos, they typically do not count the square footage when appraising or listing property. So when you find homes with basements that even can just allow storage, but even when they're finished, there's a bathroom right here. So when you guys find basements or homes that have features like this is gonna be super valuable, because this is almost a third of the home that we are getting not accounted for in terms of value, in terms of price. That you guys can use as storage, as play area, as spots to hang out, whatever you decide. They're using this for both. They're using this for storage, they're using this for entertainment, play area, kid area. They've even got a bed down here, so they're using this for maybe even when guests come over as a guest area to hang out down here, stay, you know, in your own area. You've got a bed, you've got your bathroom. So super unique. This is not something that you guys are going to find in many homes, one at this price point, but also in this area. Townhomes, this style of age, it's not going to be very common. All right, so I just showed you guys the basement. Here I am back on the main level. Let's go upstairs now. I'll take you guys over here and we can head upstairs and go check out the second story here. As we walk up here, I'll tell you guys a little bit about this area. I know I had mentioned it through different parts of the video. We're right here in King of Prussia, literally minutes from 202, the Turnpike 422, minutes from the King of Prussia Mall, Valley Forge Casino. If you guys will pull up a map right here, just to show you guys some of the amenities, this area is packed. I mean it when I say literally everything that you guys could imagine that you might need, doctors, dining, entertainment, food, groceries, is within 5 to 10 minutes. King of Prussia is a hub for literally everything. People from areas like Exton, Malvern, Coatesville, Downingtown, Collegeville, they come to King of Prussia for some of these amenities. So by you living here in King of Prussia, you're gonna have access to literally everything you need just within a minute's distance. All right, so we're here on the second level. I just came up these steps here, and I'll show you guys. You've got bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and then the bathroom that is shared. And then I've got the primary and the laundry room behind me, so I'll show you guys that next. Here is bedroom number 1. Really good sized bedroom, just a normal closet right there. Probably about 12 foot by 10 foot in here. Really great sized room. You do have a fan, no recessed lighting, which is pretty common. I'll show you bedroom number 1 one last time before we go to bedroom number 2. You can see you've got that window right there, and you've got that really big window right there, so you're letting in a ton of natural light. Right off of bedroom 1, we've got bedroom number 2. This one's nice because you have the little cutout where that bed is placed. So you get a little bit extra room. Maybe you can turn the bed sideways and get a ton more room. Same size closet, pretty similar size rooms. This one's just a little bit darker given the paint, and the window's up a little bit more. You do get one less window in this room as well, but both great rooms. They're both off the front of the home here. Here is the bathroom that's going to be shared between both of these bedrooms. Updated, clean. You've got tile to the ceiling, on the ceiling actually, granite countertops, tile floors. They really did well upgrading this entire home. Off of this bathroom, you're gonna have a towel closet, so sheets, towels, any storage that you might need for the bathroom or the bedrooms. And then here's just one more pan. Top of the steps is right here to my right. You've got bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and then the bathroom. Here is the laundry closet. So they don't have a formal laundry room, but this is the closet between the primary and the other 2 bedrooms where the laundry would be. So you've got your hookups in there. You would probably have to do a stackable. It doesn't look like a side-by-side would work. And then going into the primary bedroom here, you do have double French doors to get into the primary. Very good size. The bathroom is super, super updated. The tub is probably my favorite style of tub. You do get a higher pitched ceiling in here as well on this side of the bedroom. Very nice, very bright in here, nice colors, a lot of windows. You get 2, 3 windows as well, or 4 windows, I'm sorry. And this is the back of the house that we face. That's one closet for the primary. I'll show you guys the closets after. Here is the bathroom for the primary. Here is the primary bath. It looks like this thing was literally just done a couple of days ago, which it obviously wasn't, but super, super modern, super, super clean, sleek. You've got 2 sinks, an extended little beauty makeup section right here, and you've got your toilet and your shower area. That entire back wall is tiled. This entire wall on the side is tile. The floor is tile as well, so they did a really, really good job updating and renovating this bathroom. I love this tampered glass too, where it gives a little bit of privacy from when you're on the toilet. That's awesome. Once you get in the fixtures, you'll have to let me know what your thoughts are. If you guys like these fixtures, if they're your style or if they're not. And then comment about the tub. I've told you guys this is my favorite style of tub. I love these freestanding big tubs that you could just probably fit 100 people in there. I'm just kidding. But very, very big tub. I'll give you guys another pan of the bathroom. And then we're gonna head upstairs because there is one more story. Super, super unique. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, you might have an idea if there's something on the 3rd story. I feel like there's always 1 or 2 options on what it could be. So we'll walk into there. Here's the walk-in closet. I didn't want to miss showing you guys this. Very nice walk-in closet. Very nice size walk-in closet. This is what I always tell you guys. If you guys are good with storage and these shelves and space and finding that is an example of what I always talk about. So leaving the primary here, we'll head up 1 more flight of steps. You do get a door, so it's pretty cool. Comment down below, maybe before we get up there. What do you guys think this is? Is this an attic? Is this a rooftop deck? Comment down below, hurry up before we get up there. And we are now up here. This is essentially just a loft, a finished attic. It's another bedroom. You do have a closet. You have a window, and then they've just got a bed and a desk up here. Like I said, this is super, super unique. You're not gonna find this in many homes today. A lot of times they're doing the rooftop decks or they're just not doing it at all. So this is also great if you guys need more storage, you need another office, you've got guests that frequently come to town. They could stay up here or they could stay in the basement. Either way, one of them could be for guests and the other could be for storage. All right, so I am back down here on the main level right here. I've got the TV right here, don't mind me. Got my YouTube videos up, but back down here on the main level, I just got down here from these steps, and I told you that there was something super, super unique before I ended this video that I wanted to show you guys. It's gonna be right back here. It's gonna be this outdoor deck, little living area. I'll flip this camera around and I'll go show you guys exactly what it looks like. All right, so here we are, just got down here off of the steps. Gonna head back here to show you guys this back living area. Super, super unique. And like I said before, you're just not finding these in new build communities today. It shouldn't be locked, we were just out there. All right, so here we are just off the back of the house here. Gonna go show you guys the outdoor living area. step right back out here, and they usually have a cover. Obviously it's not on right now, but this is an amazing spot. You've got a little sofa right here, got 5 seats, some more seats, little seating area. You've got a grill, some grass just down there, and then your steps to get down. This is amazing. You've got a little dog, you've got little kids, whatever it is, you get this little indoor-outdoor space to where you could leave this door open, you could leave the screen open, the dog could sit out here, the kids could play out here, and you've got this gate, so nobody's gonna be running away or trying to get free. Super, super convenient. And you can even get a little idea of the community here. This is a Saturday, pretty quiet, pretty chill. You don't have a lot of noise or a lot of people, young kids or anything like that yelling. You do have some people, as I've been sitting here at the open house, you've had some people walk through with dogs and kids and stuff like that. You do have parking in this community as well, so guest parking, which is super nice. You could park right here and then just be right here at the back of the house. You have any guest over or people like this, and that is the front of the house up there. You do have a side entrance because, like you saw at the start of the video, this is a end corner unit. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys again for sticking around till the end. You'll have to let me know if you guys are moving to this area. Is this a home that you guys would consider? 4-bedroom, 4-bath in the heart of King of Prussia for just under $800,000. Everything you need is around you. 422 grocery, shopping, dining, entertainment. Philadelphia is just about 30 minutes away. If you guys are moving to this area, you can reach out to me via text, call, email. You can even schedule a free Zoom consultation. I'd love to connect with you and see how I can help you make your move. Until next time, I will see you guys around the neighborhood.